Welcome back to WannaB&D, the reunion. We are here with all of the cast to talk about our experiences in the first, let's call it season of our campaign and what we want to see on the road moving forward. With us today is Nick Gula, who plays
Bucus Ruckus.
Bucus Ruckus. And then we have Justin Kyle, who plays.
Thokk.
Do you have a last name, by the way?
No. I thought in my character's background, right? Because I grew up on a pirate ship. My parents were enslaved on said pirate ship, so they didn't really give me a name. And where Thokk came from, that was the onomatopoeia, I guess. Is like the sound
Mhm.
effect that I heard when they lopped my mom's head off in front of me. It was like kind of like a
Jesus.
thok.
Jesus
So
Christ.
I'm like, I guess that's my name.
Oh wow, that's peeling back the curtain. That's great.
Wow.
Yeah.
All
Um,
right. So to follow that up,
I'm a barbarian.
we have Mrs. Curator, who
Oh,
plays
Vess.
Vess. What you have a last name, right?
It's Vesper Shinadel.
Jesus.
I go by Vess.
Okay. All right. And then following that, we have Carl, who plays.
Tula Battlecrow, pirate wench lordess.
All right. Which we consistently forget to refer to as a female. I try to do my best, but both you and Steph, I consistently forget that you're playing opposite gendered characters.
So Vess
Um,
is constantly referred to as she.
yeah.
I definitely forgot that he has that peg leg thing now, and
Hmm.
I can use a spell. And I was listening to the latest episode, and I'm like, oh yeah, we could do some fucking damage with that thing.
Hmm.
you
Yeah,
peg
you got to remember your
motherfuckers,
stuff.
you know?
So then up next we have Harley, who plays,
Sarra Stonehill.
and then last but not least, we have John, who plays.
Reamus Bleakwater. I gotta say, I kind of look like I'm about to host the fucking illest rodeo you've ever been to. I get a
Looking
yeehaw.
most studious right now. Just looking like a sharp Remus.
Oh
He's
Lord.
calling out a fucking uh slaughterhouse. He's calling out the fucking cows that are they
Yeah,
auctioneer.
this is the auctioneer guy right now.
Fucking
Yeah, absolutely.
Classy as shit.
Sold.
Um, so one thing that's important that I want to bring up right away so you guys can start crunching on and thinking about is I want to write into the plot of the game that
Mhm.
in between us clearing out the Wave Echo Cave and our next story beats, we're gonna have, let's call it like a couple months of downtime. Because, in the real world, events don't just happen right next to each other. But this will also allow for two major things. One is you guys can get a little into the role play of your characters of what you would be doing, what your character would be doing during downtime, with a slight hitch
Oh,
that you got to stay somewhat close to Phandelver.
yeah.
That your downtime stuff can't be like I travel to another country. But what you think your character would be doing, and for the town, because obviously with that mine now functioning, the town is going to have a lot of income coming in and can invest into itself. So what are things that you would like to see in the town? Like options, things that I had thought of was stuff like, a potion shop or a spell scroll shop or a shrine to a certain deity if you have one that you like. Just things you'd like to see as the town builds itself back up. Because obviously you guys are a big part of the town becoming successful, so you're going to have a decent say in how the town progresses.
I say a big statue in the town square of Thokk.
Yeah, it's just swinging two clubs.
Kind of going back to what you had posed to us before about like what we should be doing in that time. I think Thokk is campaigning for the public execution of Dweezil. I think that's where I'm at right now.
He definitely
Lord.
showed up a little mysterious and left, a little mysterious.
That fucking asshole,
Thokk.
first of all, shows up out of nowhere and then just takes all of my kills, right? Like just every fucking time he was up to bat, he was slaying it. It just pisses me off.
Thokk is going to Kinko's and putting out flyers and stuff, stapling them to trees. Kill Dweezil.
Some behind the scenes on that. I love Dweezil. Obviously, not just because he's my character's brother, but I really loved bringing that character to life. And I never knew when I kind of thought up the character, just because, like, you got to have people in your backstory. You got to have some flavor and some depth. And I never really thought when I, came up with Dweezil that you were actually going to integrate him into the story. Maybe like a one-off. Maybe somebody says something about him, but I never really thought he would have the integration in the story that he did. And
Sure.
then when he came in and stole the show.
Well, and that's kind of one of the beautiful things about D&D is like you can plan so much, but ultimately the party and the flow dictates, because Dweezil very well could have been just a one-off. You meet him there and then you go on your separate ways.
He should
But
have
it's
been.
like, because of how you guys played it and because of all the decisions made, like I in no way planned that Dweezil would accompany you for, half your campaign. It's just you gotta play the way that the players play, roll with the punches, And so that was fun. What I liked most about Dweezil is what we're seeing right now is that anything that can help influence players to play as their character is really helpful for the story. And Dweezil helped introduce that a good bit, because instead of being like another player, another human that is actually this person, that was a character that was able to be purely the story and help to make like that fun rivalry between Thokk and Dweezil, and the like Reamus having that character relation, kind of like sticking up for him a little bit.
Yeah.
It was a lot of fun having him.
Kill fucking Steela, that little fucking bastard.
Yeah, admittedly, it would have been a lot boring if everybody was just like, no, Dweezil's cool. Yeah. Yeah, I guess you'd
Sure.
come with. No, like, yeah, you got to have some friction.
Yeah.
And hats off to Thokk for bringing that friction, because
Thanks,
it was
man.
really
Speaking
really
of friction,
I really love to
Wasn't
fucking
there-
hate people.
wasn't there some chatter between Tula and
Oh, I knew this
Thokk
was
about
going
like
there.
making babies
Yeah,
and getting
I was trying to
together?
avoid
yeah.
it the whole time.
Oh, guy. Did they go? Did they go
Find
off
out in
into the
season
woods?
2.
If she, excuse me, she has any chance of carrying my fucking baby, she's got to lose the pirate gear.
Oh man, you even think you got a chance sticking it in right now? I can tell that's real cocky. I seen you.
That's
you're
real
half orc, and
romantic.
you've wimped out quite a few times when you should have orked up to the plate.
If you want to share my tent someday, that's all I'm saying. You gotta lose the tag line.
You afraid of walls, man? I'm a classy lady.
Real
Oh,
fucking
Lord.
classy with your giant cigar.
You pretended to hate each other at first too, but I know as soon as Thokk saw Tula, he did a roll for hotness check.
Oh, yeah.
Definitely. He said, "What is this about?"
One of my favorite little fun things we introduced in the campaign is the roll for hotness check.
Roll for
Yeah,
hotness.
it's my favorite.
That is
Yeah.
the best.
Yeah, that actually came from my coworker Gina, because when we were, I was at work and she was talking about how she was in a D&D thing, and they kind of like did that as like a one-off thing. I'm like, that's really funny. I'm stealing that.
Thanks, Gina.
Yeah, exactly.
Shout out Gina.
Although I've noticed as I've been editing the stuff that it's like I kind of go half and half, where sometimes like I'll actually have the character roll a check of some sort, and then sometimes the hotness check will be simply showing you guys the character artwork for the person in question,
Yeah, and then we all freak out.
or the like amorphous slime in question that you guys are doing a hotness check on.
It does affect
Well, our
that.
reaction is the dice roll.
Yeah, you never know.
If we go, ooh,
Oof.
it's
Woof.
it's a high roll. It's a you know
Yeah, it depends on
something
our
like,
dice. You know, are they
oh,
rigged or not? Who made them?
it's a
What's going
D20.
on? What
Yeah.
the
Can we
material are
talk
they
about
made
the
out
weighted
of?
dice? Can we please talk about the weighted dice because it was out of control in some of these episodes. Yeah.
I feel like I got completely fucked in the last episode. Nothing worked.
I feel like that's just what low level D&D is. It is so much rolling and failing, rolling and failing.
Yeah.
Although you guys are at the point now where you're getting like +6, +7 to hit on stuff. So like fighting things that are like 10 ACs, you really should be hitting. It's just the way the dice roll out.
Did you get to use your sword at all? Like
I
your
got to use it. I didn't get to
like kill anybody?
Hit somebody with it.
apply anything with it.
Yeah, it was
I've
wielded out.
swung it around, but nothing fucking happened.
It's like a party trick. It was
Well,
neat.
Yeah.
Well, you didn't.
It
You
floats.
you didn't play a good enough song. That's
Yeah,
why it
that
didn't-
might be it.
You
You weren't
gotta-
rocking.
You gotta
hard
you gotta
enough.
rock it out. You'll like do some Stairway to Heaven and shit, and then
You break him,
Yeah.
break him heart.
Yeah, what
Like
you guys don't
Barracuda, my
know,
heart.
what you guys
There's
don't
the
know is that
ukulele
secretly I remove like 2 or 3 from her roll if she doesn't play the ukulele because you've got it there, but you don't play it. So I just remove a couple from your rolls.
see, now we're getting to the nitty gritty.
Oh
I
yeah,
know
the,
3
the
chords.
secret DM doings here. We got to flip this questionnaire around and start
Yeah.
asking
Absolute
our
power
DM some
corrupts.
questions.
Absolutely.
Come on,
3
you
chords. You can
Mm.
make like every punk song in the world with 3 chords. What are you talking about?
Exactly. Exactly. At least,
You ever seen
On
those videos?
ukulele?
yeah, at least throw out some bars or something. A happy birthday or something, guy.
There we go.
My
You don't want
favorite-
me to sing.
One of my favorite bits was like the when like you would like humiliate somebody with an insult, like yeah, and you're like stinky or something.
I need to come up with some better insults that I'm
Yeah.
putting some in my back pocket.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
I remember we did so we started running this same campaign actually with Maxwell, and it just didn't follow through. But one of the things we had for her character was like, strangely enough, in D&D, a like pacifist, non-violent character. So like she would never strike a killing blow and never directly kill things. And whenever she did like a vicious mockery would always be stuff like that, like really weak insults because she's a pacifist. She doesn't want to actually
You're a
speak bad.
meanie.
She's definitely opened my eyes up on like how to play D&D, like how to play anything, honestly, because my initial default is like a Thokk type build. Like I just want to go in and get the carnage and shit like that. But over time, I've started to embrace, and even the rogue is still like, it's not even much in that area. Like I still do a lot of fighting as a rogue. I can talk a little bit, but when you're limited, like self-limited the way Vess does, it's so fascinating to see. I mean, pulling her own weight with the rest of the party, but with the most unique kind of like, I really do think Vicious Mockery is like, it's probably my new favorite thing
Yeah,
in
definitely.
D&D
Hell yeah.
period, because the idea of maiming an enemy just by insulting them.
Yeah.
Like that's part of your character. That's hilarious.
Bards are
love
one of
it.
those
Thank
classes
you.
that like when you're looking at Bard and your thoughts are on damage, it feels like it's going to be a weak class. But they do a lot of support. Like we've had, I mean, tons, probably a dozen of attack rolls that would have failed if not for Bardic Inspiration. And like sleep, that's a big help. And we don't even see it because it's all automated in the background. But every time you guys rest, you get an extra benefit from resting because of her. She plays like tunes while we're doing short rests, and it gives you guys an extra health benefit when you're resting. So bards are super useful. It's a thing like you just mentioned when you're starting D&D, it takes a little while to get over like, well, I just want to build the most physically strong character. It's like embracing the fun of variety. It's a big thing in D&D, playing things differently. And like for Thokk, where it's like there's situations where technically, yes, just battle axe is gonna be the best attack, but sometimes it makes sense for your character to be doing like an unarmed strike or a shove or something slightly different, even if it's less optimal because it's what you feel like your character would be wanting to do.
Yeah,
All I
sometimes-
know is with vicious mockery. I want season 2. I want a lot. I want a lot more Yo Mama jokes.
All right. Okay. All right.
More
I'll
Yo
bring the
Mama
heat.
jokes.
Uh,
Just
giving
totally just mess them up. Yo
giving
Mama's so
flowers.
stupid.
Flowers where they're due. My favorite thing has been the way people describe how they kill someone. Because it's like, as a bard, I don't necessarily give the killing blow, like ever. So having someone come in, sweep in, do their thing, and do it sufficiently, and then to describe it that's been the most fun for me.
Yeah, Thokk's really good at that one.
I want more of that.
I was gonna say that Reamus. I thought Reamus was pretty good at it. Anytime he was like,
Reamus was good at it.
like disemboweling something or like stabbing something a million times, you know. Yeah.
Now you try to add a
Those
little
kills
flair,
were
you know.
fun.
One of my favorite moments was Gula
Unkilled.
trying to distract the goblin by trying to take him out for beers.
Yeah. That's a good one.
So
Have some whiskey, guy. You want to go get some whiskey?
That's a
Oh,
tempting
another-
one right
Game
there.
orange right now, guy.
one of my favorite moments that was totally like unexpected. I don't remember where we were fighting, but it was when Sarra like climbed up the wall and onto the ceiling and then into the next room.
Yeah,
She's like,
that was cool.
fuck all y'all.
Spider-Man?
Yeah.
I think
somebody up
my
or something. That was crazy.
my favorite like turning moment that we've had was out fighting at Thunder True, and you guys are fighting these spiders and just killing these spiders, and then Sarah's like, I want to speak with animals. And the spider's like, but you're destroying and killing my home. And you guys are like, oh shit, I don't feel good anymore.
That was awesome.
There's
It's
not
like
going to
you
be any
start-
Spider Christmas anymore.
You start realizing that it's like, oh, I guess it's right. We did kind of like, we came onto its territory and are killing it and blaming it for attacking us. Like,
For no
oh, we
reason.
feel bad now.
We can be the monsters.
Yeah, it's like trying to eat veal and not envision a baby cow.
We let it go, so you know.
Yeah.
After we
Yeah.
were
Half and half.
Yeah.
We did half and half. Killed all his children and his mate, and then beat it.
Tell them
scram.
what you saw here today.
That's
Ah,
the one survivor to tell everybody else.
exactly.
Yeah. Did we ever come up with like a party name?
I know Remus had suggested Skeleton Crew from destroying and
yeah.
killing all those skeletons.
Yeah, just last
Actually,
episode it was talked
Yeah,
about
because I
a
was
little bit.
just editing that.
By the way, like
Nice.
I know I want to get it on record because I know like off mic we fucking wax his balls enough. But Curator really fucking came through, right? Like between the DMing, the editing,
Yeah,
everything. Like this
Super
show
play.
was
This
not
man
a
a bigger head than he already has.
Yeah. I don't want him to be able to leave that room. His head is so big.
It's been a lot of fun.
Seriously,
We've
it's-
tried doing some D&D stuff before, like we've done it just here at the house, and it's like it's just never quite picked up the traction we want it to. So this has been a lot of fun, being a much more active D&D group, picking up the traction, people, playing their characters and stuff, which that is something I want to bring up for like season 2 is I feel like season 1 was a lot of us getting to understand the game better, understanding classes better, understand the programming. And I'd really love if in season 2 we really spend time focusing on role playing the characters, like trying as best we can to not what they call meta think, where you think as like, oh, I know video games, this must be here, this must be there, but think like, well, what would, Tula be thinking right now? And what would, Vess be thinking? Because I feel like it's hard to do that and learn the mechanics of the game at the same time. So it's important to learn the mechanics first as you're leveling up. But I feel like we all have a pretty good grasp on it now. Nobody's like constantly stopping to ask questions anymore. And so like moving forward, especially because I know the beginning of the next story bit is a lot of non-combat, a lot of like dialogues and investigations and stuff that during our little break, like it would be good homework for everybody to just really try to get in the headspace of their characters, all the stuff we've done so far, and kind of where you'd want your character to be going moving forward.
I love it.
Is there anyone who didn't really care for their class, even at the end, or care for their character, like didn't really attach to their character at all?
No, never at any point in time did I want to flop out or switch or change, you know.
Cool.
I'm sitting here.
Thank
with
you
a
for
fucking-
answering that, Carl.
Graciously, Curator gave us like some pointers and stuff, but also he was like, kind of be lackadaisy with like, oh, you can change this way here. So like that made it all like way better, and trying to
Mhm.
develop our characters and stuff, giving us the opportunity to just like, oh, you've played this long, this character this way, but maybe you go in a different direction, or maybe you stay the same, but at least given that option, it was pretty cool.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of allowing players to reroll. Because just in anything, it is the worst feeling to like start a character and then get like locked into something you don't really dig, or a choice that you made when you leveled up. You're like, God damn it, I wish I hadn't made that choice now. So I am big on allowing players. Of course, it would be different if somebody like re-rolled every single day to adjust and min-max. But if it's like Bucus wanting to focus a little bit more on fire related spells. And it's like, all right, well, let's look at your character. Let's see where we can do that. Where can we introduce more of that into the character? And yeah, I'm a big fan of that.
Speak of the devil, I definitely want to probably come out and kind of explain how that's progressing and where that came from, because I didn't really explain it in the first season, and I'd like this to come clean, I should say, about how this all happened, and kind of provide a little bit backstory to that.
You have a
um
confession?
yeah, I got a confession for you guys. So in the beginning, if you remember, I came from a long family of sorcery and wizards and stuff like that.
The
And then,
journeyman.
yeah, I was in the union and all that stuff. So, but also I was like, I don't want to be like my family. I want to, forge my own path. So that kind of brings
Hold on, I
brings me.
want to see at some point the Wizard Union meeting. Like, like, what are they talking about?
That needs to be in the next town variant right
Healthcare.
there. The
I
Union
wanna see
Hall.
Buckus
Oh, we got to go up
got
on your
fired.
union dues,
Yep.
right now, guy. Um, can we get a vote? Can we get a vote? Can we vote on this motion?
Extra
This
gold
fucking
shilling.
this warlock over here got fired for smoking weed at work. We got to put legal courts to defend him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I swear that was just me breathing fire. The smoke coming out was just breathing fire. I swear.
That's fucking awesome. What were you
That's why I
saying?
joined the union for the manicare premiums. Can't beat that.
But that brings me into what's going on right now with my character. So I have a confession. I went back and I am following the path of my family. The one thing I didn't want to do, but I went back and pledged allegiance to a new deity. And I
Ooh.
went with the demon, which he is the one thing he's asked of me is just to burn everything. So going forward, the more I use fire, it's like a catch 22. The more I use fire, the more the demon's gonna pull me into being evil and doing evil stuff. So I think it's gonna be fun going forward and trying to do that as the character. So that's a little bit of that's my confession. I went back to my family's roots and picked the demon, and now he's calling me to just burn everything.
Joy.
Is your
Please-
deity
Fucking badass.
Trogdor? Trapdoor.
Well, I think that's why we related like we became bonded so quickly on that pirate ship because I saw the fire in your eyes and I'm like, oh, I like this fucking motherfucker right here. I
You
like
know,
him.
but
You
the
know?
thing is I'm gonna kind of go blind with it, and going forward, I might not like consider like, oh, you guys are in my way. Guess what? You're getting fucking burned.
Oh shit.
If there was a like documentary on Bucus Ruckus, it would be like a dark, shady documentary called like The Lust for Fireball.
The ever-loving quest for Fireball. And that I actually got that as my level 5 spell.
Yeah.
So now I have that. And that's what I you know listening back to the latest episode when we were Tula was getting that like thing that he has the spell slot. And then it just dawned on me today. I was like, fuck, I can give him Fireball, guy, and we could just tear
Hmm.
this fucking place up, guy.
More
Yeah.
fire.
Yeah, I feel like
More
we
fire.
we need to utilize that more because not only could you cast Fireball into Tula, I think we wound up making it a did we do a leg or an arm? I forget, but
We
you
got a
have that
leg and
Yeah,
a
I
leg
think
hook.
it's a leg, yeah.
and so not only could you do that, but any wizard that you come across, like you guys have, I think, captured two wizards that are in jail, that you can have them cast stuff into your arm as well, or your leg as well. Anybody can cast and store a spell in there, so it's something to definitely keep in mind that we can have some freebie extra spells that way.
Oh, we
Need
gotta
some
definitely
magic,
do
dude.
that. We gotta
I got no
definitely gotta
magic.
yeah, we definitely gotta use that more, I think. And yeah. The next session I'm definitely gonna fucking Tula, heads up, Fireball.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Speaking
two
of Tula
Fireball.
and Sarra, I want like 30% more of them in the next season.
Yeah.
I feel like you
Yeah,
guys have been a
yeah.
little quiet and we
Oh,
need to
I'm
bring
gonna
out
hide around the
more of you.
corner. I'm gonna hide around the corner, Remus style.
I want more
Maybe
Sarra
Bleakwater
action.
style, I should say.
I think for Sarah, I would like to see more like the druid type things. Like she can
Yeah.
shapeshift, like so. Like I would love to see like her doing more of that shape shifting stuff and just kicking ass. That's what I want to see.
That's why
Yeah,
I thought it was really cool when Sarah like climbed up the wall and did like because
yeah,
that was like so
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, tree stuff.
yeah, it was dope as
yeah.
fuck.
I
Talking
like that it was more than one occasion that she used Thorn Whip to pull somebody away from me that was just fucking beating my ass.
Yeah.
She
there
was
was
like,
Yeah.
there was one kill that I remember. She thorn whipped somebody, pulled him close to me, and then I got the like final kill on him or something. Like that was
Mm.
kind of like a
Hell
fun
yeah. Like a get
little
over
kill.
here.
Yeah,
I think
exactly. It's dope.
my favorite Thorn Whip was where Buckus had made a campfire and these things were flying up above it, and Sarah Thorn Whip grabbed and pulled it down into the campfire, which ended up
oh
killing
yeah.
it on the campfire.
Yeah, the damage over time.
Roasted.
Yeah.
That was
Yeah, that
awesome.
was a fun one.
But definitely, like Sarah's got to pull out like an owl bear or something next season. It's gotta you definitely gotta do more
Fuck
of that
yeah.
stuff.
Fuck
Yeah,
yeah.
the shapeshifting stuff can be a lot of fun because there's a lot of, I think maybe at the first level there aren't that many options, but as you level up, you start to expand the options of things you can turn into, and there's some fun combat options in there.
Nice.
I feel like
Um,
one thing that ends up preventing some people from doing the transitions is like as the animals you usually don't have a ton of things you can do. It's mostly just whatever an animal could do, attacking and stuff. But it is a way that you druids can be basically like tanks because you can transition to whatever animal you're going to turn into and take all this damage, and then when you die as that animal you just go back to your normal form back at full health. So like druids placed properly and done properly can actually make pretty cool like tank type characters.
Yeah, fuck yeah. I
Plus,
mean,
plus like
season two
that.
is going to be a lot more lucrative.
Oh,
What was that? What was that? What was that like thing that would that had that wicked awesome bite? Like it brought down fucking meat of like bloodied and shit. It was like like wicked high fucking bite thing.
I remember what you're
It was
talking
like a wolf or something like that in the castle, I think.
I mean, in the castle, there was an owl bear in there we fought. I think it was an owl bear at least. No, the
No, it was
castle had like a grick. Was it the thing with the beak?
Yeah, yeah. It
Yeah.
looked like that. Like,
Yeah, it's like a octopus with a beak type thing.
yep.
Yeah.
Yeah,
yeah,
that's
but it
right.
was at the ending when I cast
Super
fireball.
hot.
There was a wolf, right? A dire wolf in there,
Yeah,
a
and
huge
the
dire wolf and shit. So, but
yeah,
and
that
then
was in Cragmaw with Clark, I think his name was, the guy that ran the castle. He had a
yeah,
dire wolf.
yeah.
It was sad
He was
because you guys
also
were
hot.
trying so hard to like tame this dire wolf and get it to like come over to you guys, but
Aw.
like the lore is pretty strict that like regular wolves are kind of just animals. They're for the most part not really thinking all that much. But like dire wolves are kind of a level above where they're very loyal and intelligent. So they're a lot harder to like turn against their master type thing.
It can't hate me for trying, you know?
Sure.
What if we kill
Didn't
them,
you-
burn their master? Then we could take it over.
Yeah.
Well, I think in those situations they're like loyal to a fault almost, where it's like they're not going to take that line down. Most dire
Yeah, they're
wolves,
not
at least.
slaves. They don't have a contract. They're literally
Mhm.
man's best friend.
Right. It's almost like if
Like
you
they
said
did,
like,
they did it because they wanted to be nice.
yeah, imagine like you went like, I want to like go out with this girl. What if I kill her husband? And it's like that's not going to make her want to be with you.
She'll default. Honestly, she'll just default.
Yeah. I'm the only remaining man in the room. So
Yeah,
what are you going to do?
that's sword logic. That's how
Clearly.
it works.
I have a perfect shoulder to cry on.
Oh man.
Fucking pull a South Park, pull a Cartman, and fucking put her in the put him in the chili.
Jesus.
Feed her fucking husband.
There's a new
Oh, that's
idea for
great.
season 2 for sure. We're gonna have to try it.
The chili cook-off.
Yeah, we gotta find a poor husband.
Oh, that's another one. That's another thing where like it was a little underplayed. It was played out at the beginning and I liked it, but I think we got too into the campaign and it lost its vibe. But Vess and Reamus having like a pissing contest with like the female the female people they interacted with is fucking hilarious. Cause like I think Reamus is less of like driven like that. Like he's not so horny on main. But at the same time, like he's part of the life, and part of the life is like mingling with other people. Vess is a little
Sure.
bit more on Front Street. Vess is like leaning up on the bar, like stroking.
That's
their
very
cheek.
much
Yeah.
Vess's MO. Like Vess, part of Vess's backstory is basically he was cast out of his own family for fraternizing with the wrong girl. And he's been on his own, and so he just drinks and fucks and plays music all across the realm and
Mhm.
does whatever he fancies. So that's
Yeah.
his MO.
I'm sure you.
We need to
struggled
see
on
more of that.
character for a while.
Yeah, it was a
Very
tough
cool. I
backstory.
want to travel.
Yeah.
we
So-
need to see. We need to see more of Marvin Gaye. Then come on.
Yeah.
How do I
Another
get
thing,
into the mind of a dude?
another thing you should do, Vess, as like kind of homework is read up on and research a little bit on the Harpers. Because you remember you got invited and like to your character, it was a pretty
yeah.
important thing to get invited to that. So I would spend a little time reading up on them and see how you can incorporate that into Vess's character
Okay.
going forward, you know?
Could get a clubhouse in the town.
Because we wound
Forgot
up
all about
making
that.
like the Sister Garael, it normally would be a pretty small side quest, but we wound up making it a pretty big deal as far as the campaign went. So it'd be nice to see some of that Harper stuff in action a little bit.
I was gonna say, what if he lost his interest because he couldn't get with the girl?
I mean, that could be fine as long as there's a logic behind it. I mean, it should be, like I want to say like Vince Gilligan talks about writing and stuff that it's like you basically just let the characters write themselves. So if you think that's what Vess would do, then that's perfectly fine.
Mostly joking.
Oh no, I just thought of something. You get a companion with it, like to like an owl or something. When you get like
Mhm.
intel, you can like tell it to go and fucking tell the hoppers and shit
Sure.
to
Oh
what's
shit.
going on
Well, and
and
it could be
shit.
something as simple as like every time we return to town, Vess breaks off for a little bit to go file reports and stuff and send off reports to the Harpers of
File
what you guys have been
reports.
doing.
I'm sure that's what Vess is doing. Filing a lot of reports and a lot of
Sh-
filing cabinets.
Sure, he's got
That's
to go
code name.
file
You-
reports inside. I mean, with Sister Gariel.
Yeah.
Hey, do
She
you
wouldn't
know
let me hit.
you know about the
There's
new
loopholes.
memo about the cover sheet on the TPS reports, right?
Gotta get them TPS reports.
Did we
Yeah,
actually
maybe
cover the
coming
other
on
thing?
Saturday.
Did we was it Office Space joke he was making? Did we actually cover that other thing with the Sister Gariel quest, where you talked about the question? Because I know we talked about it a little bit afterwards, but I'm not
Mhm.
sure if it was ever on the episode, like what the statistics are with like that exact quest. Because it's
Who fucks
really
it up and asks
interesting.
about their brother instead of the main
Basically, yeah. Thank you,
Pays
Carl.
his whole fucking team for his brother. Fucking
Sure. So
not even liked.
in Remus's defense, I would say, is my belief is that that quest is structured around that. It's structured around that, like, they're expecting the party to, a lot of the times, ask something else because it's like that's an enticing thing to be given. And specifically, the thing you're being asked to ask her about the Banshee is really totally unrelated to your quests and stuff. It's a spell book that has nothing to do with you. And there isn't a ton, like, even if you had asked the correct question and got the info, basically Sister Gariel would kind of just be like, thanks. It it doesn't really spawn on a whole lot of other stuff. So my belief is that it is in there to create tension within parties because people are going to be debating, should we be selfish with this question? Like it says in the book, a lot of people will just directly ask, like, where's Cragmaw Castle? Or where is the Wave Echo Cave if they know what that is already? And it's like you can shortcut the adventure by a pretty good bit, actually, if you ask the right questions. Personally, I feel like that kind of sucks because then you miss out on a bunch of content you could have seen. But
Yeah.
I'm
yeah, I
all
think it
for
is there
dragging
for that
it out.
reason.
I'm all for dragging it out and doing dumb shit to make it last longer.
Mhm.
I
Yeah.
think we
I
just
was
didn't.
willing to have all of you upset with me to make the story more interesting.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
It
That's
made
it's the
it
my
right
very
move.
interesting.
Yeah, definitely.
seppuku.
It was fucking
Sure.
Throw
awesome.
myself on that sword.
Well, and that I feel like that is fundamentally the most fun part of D&D is not min-maxing stuff, but like embracing flaws. Like I remember when me and Steph first played with my brother, and everybody's making these like flawless, awesome characters. And it's just more boring than when you make characters that are flawed and you live and have fun with those flaws. It makes it more fun.
I think I'm gonna burn his crossbow next season.
Yeah, you can't hide
He's
around a
getting way
corner
too.
if he's got that crossbow.
Yeah, he's just getting way too good with that fucking crossbow and stealing all the kills.
We should set up
Another
something where like if Bucus accidentally has any spell slots left at the end of the day, he just can't help himself and cast like fireball on anything close by. Like you gotta make sure to use your spells before the end of the day.
Nice,
Funny.
yeah.
Oh, that is actually
There's a
really
fucking
good.
cockroach. Blam!
Oh,
See that fucking that
Um,
chipmunk? He's small and tiny and cute. Guess what?
No.
Burnt.
You're like
Burn.
trying to get into a door and it's just a little bit jammed, and he's like, back up.
Fireballs.
Another thing
So-
about that.
guy and just fucking over destroy the whole fucking place.
Another thing about that Gariel quest is that it was towards the beginning still somewhat,
Mhm.
and we were constantly doing this thing. It's our first campaign. I don't blame anybody. We were constantly doing this thing where it got to any interaction that felt like it might have had some weight in the decision making, we were all just like, he talks to him, and then everybody else steps back. So in that moment when we got in there and I was facing what was it, like a spectral witch or what the fuck ever it was?
It was a banshee.
Banshee, thank you. And semantics. And so when they all kind of pushed me to the front, I was like, oh, I'm gonna make y'all pay for this one. I was like, come on, guys, let's have a discussion about it instead of being like fucking him.
That guy.
Yeah. I feel like that's also a good example of what I was talking about earlier about not meta playing, where a lot of times what'll happen is it's like we need to talk to this person. Well, who has the best charisma? And it's like, that's not really how your characters would be interacting in that moment. You know, it wouldn't be like, let's look at everybody's stat blocks. Now it's different when it comes to something like picking a lock. Well, reasonably, a party would say, who's the best lock pick here? And somebody would fess up that, Reamus is obviously going to be the best lock pick. But it's good to try to balance that properly and make sure when you're making decisions, it's what the character would decide, not like what I think is meta best for the game,
A little more flavor.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's
if
why
you
I like
sent
my
a party full of adventurers on a quest to go ask a banshee a question and they came back empty-handed, you might be from Phandelver.
With your getup, that works so well.
Lord.
Am I mistaken in remembering that was it the fight with the skull where we were all literally just fucking dying all the time and Tula came in and saved the day with like a crazy heal?
Awesome.
Yeah, Tula has a dope what is it, prayer of healing or something that's like an AoE heal that it's funny because in a lot of parties it would be overkill because it can heal up to like 6 people, but for most parties you only have 3 or 4. So in this party it's pretty dope that you can heal everybody in the party for a pretty decent amount. But yeah, you guys had 2 in a row where one was the it was like a ghost wizard. I forget what his actual name was. And he's like really not explicitly somebody most parties fight. Like the way I read it and the way I inferred it is that most parties dialogue this guy because he's not that hard to get away from dialogue wise. But
not us.
It's one where it's like basically I have to be as a DM decipher the difference between like throwing a joke out and this is what my character does. And so it's like when you guys are like, I, call him a piece of shit and do this and that it's like, all right, that's what your character does. So he's gonna fight you.
Yeah.
Isn't the skull? Wasn't the skull where they had that weird thing that it dropped your like hit points to a permanent? Well, before you rested, it was a permanent half in half. I think that was the character.
So that was the before the skull. That was the wizard guy. He did I forget what it was called, but it dumped Thokk's HP to like a max of 14.
Yeah, that was rough.
And it was awesome because he was the instigator. And so he immediately got his ass handed to him. And it's like, guys, I think we made a mistake.
I knew my health could go down. I didn't know my max health could go down. Yeah. That's fucked up.
Yeah. But luckily, because it would have been a second pretty tough fight right after that, you guys came across the I think it was a spectator, the floating eye, but managed to dialogue that one out and talk to him. That was a fun character because I don't know how much you guys understood it from the dialogue with him, but like that spectator like had no idea that the mine has been like derelict and destroyed. Like he was in the impression that this is still up and running. It's just nobody's come in here in a while. So it's pretty easy to talk to him and get him to think you are one of them. And I forget, one of you guys rolled a deception check to say that the wizards told you to come in here and succeeded pretty handily.
Get out of here. Nobody likes you. You stink.
Sorry. Did you hear that?
Hear what?
Nothing. Never mind. Cut that. There's a thing over there.
Leave that shit in.
No.
I'm leaving it.
but yeah, like that's kind of in the last episode. We had a little bit of a reason to slow down, I guess is what I'm trying to say. We had
Mm.
an example as to why talking, taking things real slow, not well, it's not that like we charged in that last moment, but that last time with like the very end boss battle, it's like he started talking to us. He was almost ready to do this big villain dialogue, and then we were like, "What's in this door?" And then we just fucked everything up. Like we couldn't just
Yeah.
stay the course for 2 seconds.
Yeah. And that's fun parts as like a DM where it's the struggle of like I desperately want to like make him think a certain thing because I want him to talk to you guys, but I have to be like, no, I mean realistically, if he like engages like this big boss dialogue with people and they immediately focus on something else to start leaving, there's no way he's just gonna keep dialoguing them. He's gonna get angry and fight. And it's like trying to battle that is a fun little challenge as a DM of like, of course, you kind of like help force the story along sometimes, but also just letting it breathe out the way it's going to breathe. You know, sometimes things are going to go that way.
Speaking
Really,
of
guy?
dialogue,
Really, guys? Really? You're gonna go through the door? What the fuck?
speaking of like
Where are you going?
dialogue and everything, how about the Christopher Walken impression?
Ah,
Yeah.
yes, that was
Exceptional.
amazing.
The best part of you being a DM made my whole life.
Can we get a little taste of that?
We need,
Yeah,
Oh,
can you
come
can you
on.
show up
Come
at the
on.
reunion
we need
show?
more
Come
cowbell.
on.
Come
He's got
on.
a chair at the reunion show.
Yeah.
Ah.
Dance,
More,
monkey,
more
dance.
cowbell.
Oh, there it is.
This is a recap show.
Oh,
Mm.
That's amazing.
Lordy.
I want you to do
Next
that.
season,
Just practice
Bucus.
that. Practice that at home
Yeah.
Buckus,
Oh, you-
all the time.
you better throw some fireballs.
That one was good.
Can you do any other voices? So like
No.
switched up. Can you do like Danny DeVito and shit like that, guy?
Yeah,
Danny
we need some special
DeVito.
guests for season 2.
I'm the trash man.
Yeah.
Oh lordy, I am not a voice actor. Hence, like all the NPCs in the game are just like, oh, he just uses the same voice that everybody else uses.
Put
Well,
on your
it's good
best
though,
girly
I mean-
voice for Gariel.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll
Right.
pass.
Gariel.
Gariel smoked a lot as a young one, so she has a very masculine voice.
That makes her
Like
all
Janis
the more
Joplin.
sexy to. Yeah.
Yeah, she got that hot raspy voice.
It's like the
Yeah.
fucking
Yeah.
it's
Vess
like
is
the
into
one-
that.
It's like the one of the sisters and Shrek guy, the bartender.
Oh, yeah,
Like,
yeah.
He's like, ah, hey.
Do more of that voice.
Oh lordy. So, are there any things that like you guys are wanting to see more of in the next season? Things that you've like wanted to have this season, but felt like I don't know, either were missing or just stuff that you're looking for?
I've definitely liked the idea that we can get more. We can spend some of this loot that we keep. I think that idea would be nice. Like, yeah, definitely like scroll shops and fucking armor shops and like there's more
Yeah.
Yeah,
to
better
it,
loot.
not just like, oh, we got one potion in this fucking derelict building and shit like that. I
Sure.
would like to see that more and more and more.
Yeah, I think the honestly the first session could be entirely combatless because there's a lot of bits that are non-com or at least they don't have to be combat. And my plan, I guess, is this is something your characters would know as the couple months are going by in between seasons that in Phandelver for sure, regardless of what other shops we decide to open up, there will for sure be Rockseeker Arms, which is Gundren and his brother. You know, they own that mine now, and Dweezil actually will work the counter at that. And they're going to be selling like enchanted +1 mostly just about any +1 armor. They're not gonna have a ton of like real specialty stuff, but just basically as a way for a bunch of you guys have gotten kind of specialty things that for you it may not perfectly match what you want. And so this would be a kind of opportunity to gear up in a way that makes more sense for your character. And I have gone ahead and translated all the like gems and rubies and bullshit that you guys had in your inventory into gold and divided amongst everybody. So you guys will start with a reasonable amount of gold. And yeah, for me thinking like as a young town and new adventurers, something like a potion shop totally makes sense. That even like Sister Gariel could probably house that. It would just be starting up supply runs to Neverwinter, which makes sense that you guys could have in the town now.
What about a whorehouse guy? Let's put a whorehouse in there.
Yeah.
We could
I
do
had a
that.
suggestion,
A
a
party
reasonable
spot.
suggestion. What if we had like a almost like a little place of our own, kind of like your Vasker in Skyrim, you know?
Ooh, yeah.
Like an
Where
adventurers
it's like
guild.
it's kind of like yeah,
Ragged
just for
flagon.
us. Yeah,
Sure, the
ragged
skeleton
flagon.
crew needs to have.
We got to get a clubhouse guy.
Yeah.
Because
What would you guys' clubhouse be called?
Women Haters Club.
All right.
He-Man Woman Haters Club.
Well, Tula, I can see we need our own clubhouse.
Yeah.
They mentioned a whorehouse.
Whoa.
He doesn't miss a beat.
Yeah, that's our shop.
Right.
That's where we're at.
God damn, wow.
Yeah, but it's gonna be a real classy whorehouse.
Of course.
It's
Think
gonna
like
be like
Littlefinger in Game of Thrones, you know? Classy.
classy guy. It's like, you know,
We can have a lady
Warm
climbing up the
towels.
walls.
it's
gonna
like
be
the Bunny
great.
Ranch in Vegas.
Oh God.
That's another thing I've been noticing that I do a lot as I'm like DMing and editing the episodes is I make a lot of like to help translate what's happening, make like a movie reference or a TV show reference to help translate it.
I love it.
Perfect.
Yeah.
I know I would like to see I'd like to see more like logic traps. More like instead of being faced with like a beast we can't beat, like give us something that's like the writing's on the wall, but we as a party have to figure out how to get through
Mm.
this. You know what I mean?
Sure. I think you'll be
I think
you'll
I
be pretty
told you-
pleased.
Oh, okay, cool.
Mm.
Yeah, because I think that
I think I told
that
you about
get
it
introduced
before
to
we
that.
started.
Mhm.
I had done a campaign previously, and one of my favorite things about this campaign that it was this mechanic of like we found a cabin in the woods, and in the cabin, it looked like it had been like a murder scene, but no bodies,
Mhm.
just blood everywhere. And then on a table was a note over and a blanket over a stick, and it was like I can't remember what the note said, but it was like basically trying to get you to remove the blanket and pick up the stick.
Sure.
And it was a trap. So if you did that, you grab the stick, and whoever holds the stick, I think it's actually whoever looks at the stick immediately gets the urge to grab it and impale their own eye with it. So
Oh,
it's like
fuck.
then you have the whole party like challenged with like, first of all, don't look at the stick, but also how do we figure out how to stop every party member from like you got to get the stick out of the hand of the person who's currently impaled, whoever falls for it first. And then it's just like you do the wrong move, you make the wrong roll, you look at it, you're fucking stabbing yourself in the face. Then it's the
Oh,
next party
God.
members, like, it's like it's almost like a saw trap within. So it's like I'd love to see more mechanics
That'd be-
like that, where it's like
Yeah.
things that keep us really on our toes and make us think like, fuck, how do we get out of this?
Sure.
Like,
So
we
I'll say that you definitely have some of that coming, but it's important to remember that it's like 50-50. Like the game can put that stuff there, but you guys have to also engage with it. Because like I could think in
Oh,
this
yeah.
campaign, there were a couple times where it's like there is a bit of a mystery element. Like in the Red Brand's hideout, when you guys find this glass staff guy, like he has a lot of information that could be interrogated from him. And he had like papers that he had been getting notes from this spider person. And there's like a lot of figuring out what's going on with the Cragmaw people, where the castle is. like a lot of that could be determined by investigating the scenes. There's little clues all over. So it's a part, the 50-50 thing where like, I know the game puts more of that into the next season, but also it's like just keeping in mind as we play that other than like zombies, maybe virtually nothing in the game is a guaranteed fight. I think zombies, they don't think so. They don't. You don't have any choice there. They're gonna fight you. But virtually everything else in the game doesn't have to be a fight. It can be discussed and talked about, and you can reason your way around stuff.
Skeletons?
I'd like to see like we pick up an idol or something, and then a giant boulder comes out. That's kind of
There was one of those, a similar, right at the end of the last dungeon you guys did, where there was this
the ruby
yeah,
eye or
ruby
something like
eyes.
that.
It's like
Yeah.
this trap, but it's unlikely that's going to actually happen unless you had a character who their flaw was that they just are all about treasure. Most of the
Hawk.
time, I don't think
Hawk is
people are
all
going to
about
do that.
treasure. He's the one that's gonna pull the idol guy, and then we gotta run for our lives. Yeah, this boulder comes
That'd
at
be
us.
Tula, because since Tula's the fucking dirty ass pirate.
Yeah,
but
you want this dirty ass pirate.
Yeah, but yeah, fuck, you're always like, I want treasure, I want treasure. Like every time
The
something
loot
cool
comes
comes
up,
out, I
Doc's
want
like,
that.
give me that.
I want
give me
that.
Because I don't want you guys to have it. Really.
You got the statue in town square, remember?
Oh yeah. That's right.
Sure. I guess a way to think about that kind of stuff, going back to the like playing your RPGing, role playing your characters, is like, so say we set up a situation where we walk into a room, we see this statue, we see the jewels, is instead of thinking like, what does this mean to us? Instead thinking like, what does this mean to me, to my character? What would my character be thinking about this? What do I think they would focus on? Because ultimately, like, I'm telling the story of the world. Each one of you is narrating the story of a character. Like, I'm not telling the story of your character, you're telling that story. I'm just giving you a world to tell that story in. So it's just, I guess like I've been saying, something to keep in mind is let's tell our stories more next season.
I think we got somewhat better at that. I think something about that, it definitely improved within the course of the season because
Mhm.
you could tell you kind of nailed it home. Like, you guys all have a directive. You really want that. And so in the beginning, we kind of did. And you covered that a couple times when it came to being like, well, if anybody in your party was heavily moral, they would have gone this way or that way. But it's just a band of kind of assholes and thieves and crooks. So naturally, that is how we acted a lot of the way. It's like, is there loot in here? What are we doing here? What are we doing there? And then over the course of like towards the last episode, we were all, maybe it was just progression, but we were all just dead set on like getting the job done.
Sure.
And it was so much less of looting, so much less of no arguing. It was just like, I
Mhm.
don't know. I feel like we actually kind of bonded as a part. Our characters came
Yeah.
together and bonded in a way of like, we're going to do this.
Yeah, I agree. We've definitely been getting there more, and I think part of it is that, and then part of it is just knowing all the mechanics so that you don't have to think about that all the time. You're allowed more time to think about your characters, and I've definitely been seeing that as we've been going. Hence what I was saying earlier. I've been loving the like Dweezil and Thokk arguments and stuff. That's all pure flavor. None of that is like, we have to do this because of mechanics. It's just pure flavor for the game. That's the stuff that makes it
I don't know
fun.
about you guys, but I have to do it. I have no choice other than to hate that little fucker. It's just so
Why I'm
Can
gonna
we
burn
cover
my
the
favorite crossbow.
costumes real quick?
Sure.
I just want to talk about like, I hope in season 2 we see a lot more costume play. Vess had a really good one-off, and me and Thokk, ever since he got his mask, we've been holding it down. Gula's
Oh, this is what I'm
put on
gonna
a
be looking
robe
like for the
once.
rest of the for every.
Oh fuck!
Nice.
This is it, guy.
But that really is the best. Like, I love doing it. I'm sweating my balls off, and
Yeah,
just
see.
the cowboy hat alone. Like, but it's so much fun, dude. It's really half of building the kind of aura and the kind of environment that you want to have to put yourself into it. So I'm excited for a lot more of that to come. I hope everybody makes
Sure.
improvements on their costumes. I hope Carl gets some green
Green
paint.
paint. Yeah.
Yeah.
I would love that. Some like
Nope, I'm
Luke
wearing
Ridge
this suit every single time. No, now and forever.
He's a classy devil.
I mean, could you
I'm like
technically make?
I'm the mobster of fire. Like I'm like fucking like I got a landscaping business. Bullshit.
Yeah.
Oh,
Could you
Lordy.
make masks for people?
I mean, somewhat. Sure. I made the Thokk one. I mean, it's not particularly comfortable, but it works.
Fun to wear, gets me to the character, you know? Gets me a little
I feel
I
like
think
I
a Tula
I
mask
have
could be done.
I have
Yeah,
to
you gotta get
assume that
Tula
it's
masks.
a
Gotta get
pain
the
in the
thorn
ass to
sticking out of
yeah.
the mask, you know, the big old stogie.
Yeah.
Mhm.
It's there
All
on
of
the
a sudden
character model.
we're making fucking latex fucking bald caps and shit and painting it and fucking putting mohawks on the fucking bald cap so it's like fucking
I
blended
think
in and shit.
for the listener viewer, I think like if anybody, because I know there are people who watch either on YouTube or on Spotify, whatever, but I think this is really for them, right? Like
Mhm.
Yeah.
I think it's just a really fun visual to see everybody dressed up. Like that's cool, you know.
Yeah.
It's
I am
also
The
definitely
immersion
going.
is cool.
Mhm. I'm
Speaking
going
of
to
that,
cut.
maybe we put a call out to the people that do see the visuals and say, hey, if you have any ideas or if you want to see something in season 2, just send us an email at
You
wannabespod.com.
guys, do you guys remember the episode where we got really distracted with the sticky notes?
Oh yeah. Yeah.
That was a lot of
It's
fun.
it's especially tough for me because like I don't see any of that while we're playing. I'm too focused on the stuff going on. But when I'm editing, I'm like, what the fuck is going on over here? What
It
are
was
these
very
goddamn
Notes are
stick
being
entertaining.
written.
What
We're
was I
on
gonna say?
kids
Oh,
and
I'm
shit.
going to for season 2 definitely cut new video for the intro. Because you know the intro we've used for every episode so far has been from episode 1, but now that we have a lot under our belt and almost everybody at some point has had some kind of costume on, I'm gonna cut a new intro with like better action shots of everybody.
Fuck yeah. I can't wait.
Should we record new intros all together?
I'd be down for that.
Like
Yeah.
character intros.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
a great idea.
Sure. Yeah, I mean
We
it'd be
should
cool.
re-roll that, yeah.
Especially now that you guys have lived in the character skin a little while. Sure. I would say just, come up with your like 1 or 2 sentences. It doesn't have anything too crazy, but just a brief little bio for your characters. Sure.
Why are we Leatherface now? We
What?
live in their skin.
Oh.
I just thought of the real world, like they fucking they're fucking in their thing and they're like in the confession booth or whatever.
Oh,
in the
yeah.
beginning of the
Yeah.
of the thing. In the beginning of the episode, it was like, 5 strangers go into a house, guy.
Yeah.
Man, if it wasn't the tremendous amount of work that would take, it would be really fucking fun to do an episode where we record the whole thing and then we get confessionals from each person throughout it. So it's like you
That'd be
play
a lot
and
of
like
effort.
Thokk like calls the guy an asshole, and then it's like Reamus. It's like, when Thokk called that guy an asshole, I just knew we were in for a fight. And, like little confessionals from everybody.
Awesome. That would be amazing, guy. That would be so good.
Oh, Lord.
Like after
Do you like-
my kill again, it goes back to me. Fucking
Well, it's like everybody else is like Thokk in his anger, Thokk in this, and then it cuts to Thokk, and he's like, I really didn't know that was gonna happen. That's my bad.
I'm not really a bad guy,
Yeah.
it just
wrong
It's
this
just
way.
another double kill. Oh no.
Where I come from, we
Fireball,
say
fireball,
asshole
fireball.
is a friendly meeting. I didn't think he was gonna take it that way.
True. That is the New England greeting, is a fuck you. That's how we Gula
Oh,
can
Lordy.
attest to that, right, buddy?
Oh yeah.
Hey, go fuck yourself.
Just drive with me a little bit and you'll
It's true. never.
Yeah.
Side note: I've never seen somebody with more road rage than Nick Gula.
That's awesome.
Every single person, that's the thing. That's our superpower in Massachusetts. That every single person on the road has some sort of road rage.
Oh yeah.
Literally.
Yeah.
Like it's
God damn, I got road rage.
fucking going to
I like this.
Boston is the most shittiest thing in the world, and there's like a million of us going up there, and it's like fuck you,
Gula,
you asshole.
I've seen Gula like miss an exit in Jersey, and it's his fault, but he's cussing out every motherfucker. That's awesome.
We bring Massachusetts. We bring
Accountability to the
interesting,
table.
yeah, and an interesting way of
That's what you want to call it.
conversations on the road, guy. That would be nice. That would be funny. Like
think you should
I
play that into
record
your
I
character.
record me driving to Boston. That'd be
Oh.
fucking hilarious.
Okay, so before we get into too much just wannabes, is there anything else? Basically, try to keep it on the D&D stuff. Is there anything else that anybody wants to bring
Yeah.
up?
I will say a couple things. First of all, the just the initial reception was absolutely out of the world. I never thought that just the first episode alone, so many people on that volume would give it a try.
Mhm.
And of course, I mean, there was a drop off. Maybe it wasn't your thing, but the second thing is a double whammy. The way it didn't drop off so fiercely, it dropped off just in a way of like you either loved it or you didn't, and then the people who stayed with it, episode after episode after episode, the numbers would
Yeah.
climb. And so I just want to give a special shout out and thank you to all of those people who stuck by on the way through.
It is interesting.
It's a little mind numbing. I understand it takes a lot of patience and you watch us learn the game. I know he cut a lot of that out, but there's still just times where we're, figuring it out even while we play the game. As we make decisions and stuff, we're still figuring things out. So just for everybody to give it a try, I think that's super awesome. We've got a ton of comments about it. We've gotten a ton of people reaching out and saying that they love it.
It's cool because, like, I feel like at this point, and I don't know if this is like too much of a behind the curtains thing, but it's like we almost have like two audiences, right? It's like we have the wannabes audience that comes every Monday, and like is there and like we know them, but then like the WannaB&D people, there's a crossover, obviously. Like some of those people listen to WannaB&D, but I feel like there's a lot of people that listen to WannaB&D that don't listen to the regular Monday show.
Wow.
And it's how the fuck did you even find
Wow.
us? How the fuck did you even get here? Like, what is going on? Why don't you listen to the other stuff? Like, I don't like it.
Thanks, guys.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's so wild. Because we've gotten comments and messages from people that like I don't even know. Like I could probably name not everybody that listens to wannabes, but a good number of them. They're like the regulars that pop up. But then there's like the WannaB&D listeners that just either stumbled on it or whatever, just the algorithm hit right or something. But there are just listeners for the WannaB&D. Like it's kind of interesting. Like,
That's really cool.
Yeah, it's really cool to see like the split of audience, and then there's obviously like the crossover. But
Okay, all right. So we gotta capitalize on this. It's going behind the paywall.
Patreon announcement right here.
Patreon.com/WannaB&D.
No, never. But along with that, I want to say congratulations and a fantastic job to everybody else on this panel, because obviously you kind of put yourself out there. I mean, me and Justin, we've had some projects. Curator is the curator, but everybody else is just like, this was a little bit stepping out of a comfort zone. Maybe not for Gula as much, but everybody did such a fantastic job, and I think you guys deserve the good praise. And I had so much fun doing it with you, and then even just Curator. I mean, we already sucked your nuts a little bit, but here I come back for seconds. You did such a fantastic job. I mean, your organization, your attention to detail. And not to mention the fact that after we do these sessions, I mean, we get to walk away. I get to not think about it, and then it gets uploaded on my fucking YouTube and
it's a piece of
Spotify
work
shit
later.
that I get to take credit for. Yeah. And so, but really what it is like a whole Hollywood production going on at your house, and you're working tirelessly, audio, video, cutting, and then there's the quality control aspect. And to know that you did all that part while also doing the part that was like we are the monkeys dancing, and you told us like you 1, 2, 3, you kick high, you fucking back, dance a little harder. So like you're a madman. That's the reason why we call you a psychopath, because like that's so much. I would need so much drugs and stimulation to do any of that work.
No, he
but you
quit
just
the monster.
dry.
He quit monsters, y'all. He quit them.
Oh wow, revelation!
Revelation.
Yeah, that's new to me.
I'm
Yeah, I
proud
haven't
of
had a
him, and I'm happy for my
monster in
wallet.
Probably a month or so, probably 4 weeks. Give or
Wow.
take.
Yeah.
Oh,
4 weeks sober. He needs
know
a
what?
chip.
What made
He still drinks
Yeah.
mellows.
What made
Yeah,
me
I mean,
Mellow?
2 a day.
like
Mellow Yellow Zero is my like drink of choice.
Yeah, a little
But
soda pop action.
2 of those little cans is what, like a third of a monster as far as caffeine goes.
I have like a can of soda a day, if that. Like, I can't. There's no way I could have more than one.
what I loved about the Curator was when behind the scenes a little bit, when you first pitched this to us, you were like, yeah, we could do this. And it was like this whole back and forth thing. And then all of a sudden you were like, yeah, I got no fucking time for this shit. And I'm like, I was so fucking disappointed fucking that happened. I was like, you brought me up here, and then you just dropped me off a cliff and was like, yeah, we're not doing that, guy. I was like, what the
Aw.
fuck? And then when you were like, oh, we're doing it again, it's back on, I was like, oh shit, we gotta get on this ride again. This is fucking awesome.
Let's go.
Yeah, I mean, originally it was like basically talking about doing a fully custom like TESD themed one, and it just didn't make sense to do. It wouldn't have worked out well. It would have clashed against the D&D they were doing on the Patreon at the time, and it just isn't as good, I feel like, as you guys making your own characters and being your own story.
yeah. I mean, what am I, like, am I supposed to like pretend to be like Q or Walt or something? Like, I don't. I would rather be Thokk. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it would be fun as maybe a condensed like one-off, but not as like a long continuing story.
Hey, let us know in the comments. Do you guys want to see that? Curator basically has it already together. He could. I think if he assigned
Just a quick
characters, that'd be
edit.
kind of cool.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Yeah, you assign who you think would fill this position. We could do one episode, 2 episodes, part 1, part 2, whatever it turns out to be.
Yeah.
Excuse me. Let us know if that's what you want to hear.
So I kind of want to piggyback off of something that John was saying earlier when like
Do
this
it,
is
babe.
something like wannabes has been something that John, Nick, and I have done. Obviously, Curators like no stranger to the podcast. But I want to say something about Harley and Carl and Steph for really fucking stepping up and being part of this, because like you guys, like when we had asked you guys to be part of it, it was like almost no hesitation. You know, it was like,
Yeah.
let's do it.
I got a question. Who the fuck is this Steph person?
Mrs. Curator. But no, I just it's been so fun, and honestly, in like a personal level, like it's been really fun to get to know like obviously I know Harley, you know what I mean? Like she's my wife. We see each other every day, but because I do wannabes, I feel like my free time is a lot of that's taken up by like wannabes projects and stuff. But by having her involved with WannaB&D and just being like, just even like now, it's just like sitting in the same room. It's just something special about it. It's just something that we don't like. I'm kind of bringing her into the wannabes hive a little bit. I'm like, this is really special for me.
Sure.
So that's
Aw.
cool. And getting to know
We've loved
Mrs.
having her.
Curator, getting to know like
Yeah.
obviously Carl and by extension Amanda. But
Getting to know you,
it's
getting to
just
know
so fucking
all about.
like obviously like wannabes proper is just me, John, and Nick, and then whatever guest that we have on. and that's awesome. I love that, and that's its own thing. But to me, like WannaB&D, like I always just get super excited when I know like we're doing it. You know what I mean? I'm like, oh,
Yeah.
I gotta set up a special thing for me and Harley, and we gotta have dinner at a certain thing, and it's like, we have to kind of schedule our thing around it so we can make it work, and it's
No.
special. It's special. So I just kind of wanted to acknowledge that, and yeah, and just it's just cool.
Yeah. This has been cool for me and us as well, because like it isn't like, Mrs. Curator is not like in the TESD world with me,
Yeah,
but this is like an adjacent world that we now kind of share finally. Like it's
yeah,
something that she's not on the outside of consistently.
yeah, definitely.
Well, I will say, I was super nervous coming into it because I'm like, I don't know dick about anything. How am I going to relate to people? How am I going to, I don't know anything about the TESD world. And then it's just guys and gals, and I've separated myself from
Hot.
it being part of some world. I don't know. It's been fun.
Yeah, no, it's so true. Because like before this, I didn't even know Curator had a wife.
Damn. What does that say about me?
Right to the heart.
God damn.
Curator, you're married?
Yeah, that's great.
I feel like you had to have mentioned me at some point, no?
Oh, yeah.
Why?
God damn.
But now the world knows
Why
about
would I
lettuce
do
water
that?
bullshit.
I just
So
felt
it's
like
great.
I almost passed out. That fucked me up.
No, I
You've
mean, I
seen
don't.
stars.
I historically don't talk about my personal life at all. So there, like, as much as it's a joke that I say why, also like realistically, what situation would present itself,
Yeah.
Because I never talk about my personal life.
And it's and to be honest, like the Mrs. Curator episode was one of my favorites, just because it was like it was a side of Curator. I would say okay, I would say it's a side of like the Curator character that
Hmm.
we've never really, no one's ever really explored. You know what I'm saying? Like the Curator character has always just been somebody who's like really knowledgeable about TSD. Is kind of like a data center in his own way, like just hoarding everything.
Yeah.
But like in the process of doing WannaB&D, and hanging out and getting to know you guys, like it's just we've humanized him.
He's a human.
I feel
He's
like
a real
a
boy.
really fancy painted up rock, but then when you like pick it up, it's the same fucking dirt under it that all the other rocks have underneath.
Humble.
building it
Humble
up
as
You're a
ever.
dirty
in my mind. All
It's
the
really
time.
well organized dirt. I feel like spreadsheeted out.
Gotta
God,
fucking-
He's got all
how
his
long am I
bugs
gonna
in a
put up
row.
with this filleting?
I think I have a mentality of like that goes to this, it goes to the spreadsheeting, it goes to all of that, that it's like in anything in life, like if I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna do it right.
Yeah.
Like I'm gonna do it the best that I can in the best way. So it tends to go to this like psychotic level of doing things organized in the right way.
In the words of
That's-
Maxwell, Curator is fucking insane.
Yeah, it's more like you have the mentality of an encyclopedia. I think that's a little more accurate.
Like like it is fucked up, and I'm not trying to like inflate his ego, but it's fucked up because I'm like, how many people would kill to be friends with the Curator? Like it's crazy.
It's so weird to me. Like
That's
it's just
yeah, it's absurd.
You know that
My
guy?
favorite part is that
This-
the
this is a
curator
different
doesn't want to
person.
know any of those people.
It would be such a letdown though.
Cheek to cheek, the soul's gone.
I'll never forget when he told. It was like a piece of his soul died when he was telling me about that.
When I saw Curator at QS 2, and I just walked up and like, how many people have hugged you? He goes, too many.
The saving grace with that, at least though, is that it was mostly the same people. So a lot of the people had already gotten that out of the way last year.
Yeah.
So
I'm
it
gonna
wasn't
hug
as
you,
many.
I'm hugging you so hard, guys.
This is such a strange thing. It's gonna be weird for me to like rectify it if we do go to Key West next year. Like
Oh,
Yeah.
you're color.
But I told
it's
her
gonna
it's
be
gonna be
bizarre.
what's going to be real weird for her, since so many people have already met me, all the people that go to Key West, is that I guarantee you will be a bigger center of attention than I will.
Oh,
It's true.
Yeah.
So true.
oh yeah.
Because you're the social butterfly out of the two of them, so you have no
Yeah,
choice
you can
but
answer
to
the questions.
It's true.
kind of go with it. Because he's not gonna, he's not gonna keep up with him. He's just gonna
That do be
saunter
me.
on to the back.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have a crowd of people around me and it's just like,
Yeah.
talking fools.
What kind of toothpaste does he use?
Yeah. Showing pictures of him in the Trump tie.
Oh God. Jesus.
All right. Well, all this is making me extremely excited for. I mean, I know we just ended season 2. We're gonna go on a hiatus. We're gonna get our ducks in a row, and we're gonna come back with a lot of energy. We're gonna come back with a new lease on all of our characters. We're gonna be effervescent, and we're gonna try to yes and the fuck out of this shit. And I think it's gonna be really good. I'm not gonna lie, pull back the curtain a little bit. I'm kind of autistic, and I dread. I know it's crazy.
Yeah, wow.
I dread these sessions alone, just because I know that as much as I should just be like, just go in and have fun. It is what it is. I really do try to make it something watchable and listenable for you people. And it brings me joy to do it. And as soon as I get here, mics are on. I'm in care. I'm Reamus,
30-minute delay,
it's gone.
40-minute delay. No
Yeah. I come in with my timely entrance. But yeah, it's all gone. It's all gone. All that anxiety. I'm just having fun. I'm doing the thing. But like the hour before, I don't want to know any of you people. If that makes any sense. But that's just, but I just, I bring it together, and it's just nervousness because I want us to have a good time. And then we always do. I mean, it is what it is. So if you liked season 1, you got more of that shit coming, bigger and better. I promise. I'm going to bring my A game, and I know all these people are too. So.
Holy shit.
Just to let you guys know that the dog just freaked me the fuck out. Like, all I can see is the dog's eyes, and it's laying on the ground, and it's just like these floating green eyes, guy. It was fucking bugging me the fuck out, guy. Like, what the fuck is
Well,
that?
do we have a dungeon fact for this episode? D&D fact?
Oh, that would be sick.
What is
I
dungeon?
I'd try to get one real quick.
Yeah. Dungeon D&D fact for sure.
Let's fucking do it.
Oh God, I'll give you a quick fact. This mask is making my eyeballs sweat. I'll tell you that. It is fucking 95 degrees in this fucking house, and I am dying.
Gula, how's that back doing right now?
Perfect.
All right.
Perfect.
Does no one have central air? Like,
it's
what's
fucking soaked? It's fucking
We're
soaked,
single.
guy.
Fucking, I'm dying. I had to shut all the fans off, so the audio.
Wait. You weren't kidding? You don't have central air?
We have a couple fans.
Oh, this is good. This is good.
Well, they live up in the
Are
north.
you
where
shitting me?
Wow, John knows something here.
No.
No central air.
Wow.
We haven't even put our AC units in. Like, we just have Windows units. That's it.
We
They just
literally
blow on
cannot
each other.
live without air.
We open a window.
Oh my God, we're gonna call you Captain Sweatnuts.
Yeah, nobody would be able to live down here without central air.
Fuck no.
No.
Well, to be fair,
No.
up here in Maine, it's literally only like this for like 5 months, 4 or 5 months out of the year, and then it's cold as shit for the rest.
That's just a little bit under the majority of the year. What are you talking about?
Just a little bit.
Yeah, that's the outdoor portion.
Fucking humid. Like,
Yeah.
it's horrible.
That's like saying, like, well, it's only hot in the summer months,
Yeah.
Like, well,
Exactly. And then, like,
well, yeah.
the rest of the time, it's cold as shit.
Yeah, it was just blistering cold a few months ago.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's only bright when the sun is out. I mean,
Yeah, no one in Alaska knows what air conditioning is, but it's topping out at 75 degrees with no humidity. Like,
Well, you know, that's
understandable.
pretty nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, Justin, we gotta work on some airflow.
Some air, bro.
Holy shit. You know,
I've
Harley and
never
I were
lived in a
like,
fucking place that has AC.
That's
Never.
crazy.
I barely use my heat during the winter, guy. I'd rather
That's-
fucking freeze.
well, that's
Like-
because it's so fucking
insane.
expensive, guy.
When our AC went out, we went and slept in the car because there was AC because it's physically not possible to
way.
sleep inside the house at night.
You cannot sleep in the house.
guys-
No.
No fucking
you guys are-
way.
Camping out in the fucking cars.
Yeah.
Yeah, with the air like blasting.
One time when our AC went out at the old house, we went to Walmart and bought a window unit. Once the AC was
Yeah.
fixed, took the unit back and returned it.
Hell yeah.
That's incredible.
We were sitting pretty in that
Fucking
room
sunshine.
too, man.
It was a nice
Ice
unit.
cold. Yeah.
Well, we go in there, we're like, money is not an object.
We're gonna return it in 5 days.
Yeah.
Money is an object you'll be giving back to me by the end of the week.
God.
All right, I guess we should get a
You won't-
dungeon fact so we can get out
Yeah,
of these
I gotcha.
hot ass suits and masks.
This one's pretty cool, I thought. So it's the lore of the deadly common house cat. It says in early editions of D&D, house cats possessed a lethal enough stat block that a coordinated attack by 4 to 5 of them could easily kill an average commoner level civilian.
Whoa.
It's amazing.
Respect those cats.
That's awesome.
So look forward to attacks by packs of house cats
Yeah.
in season 2 of WannaB&D.
We had that.
Mr. Whisker's coming for blood.
Just coming down the street, snapping their fingers and shit. Fucking-
Doing the cool cat stuff.
Like Cats meets West Side Story.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Oh,
All
that's
right.
sick.
All right.
What's the outro for WannaB&D?
The outro says, "Oh yeah, the tune in next week, same B time, same B channel."
Tune in next week. Well, I guess tune in next season.
We won't be. Yeah, there you go.
tune
We'll
in
be
next
here
season.
next week.
Different.
Same beat time, same beat
I
channel.
was gonna say different beat time, same beat channel. Oh, yeah.
All right.
Do we still do the buzz?
How about this?
Oh, instead of a
I'm
buzz,
Reamus Bleakwater.
I'm Thokk.
Tula
Bucus
Battlecrow.
Sarra Stonehill.
Vess.
Cool.
I'm Bucus Rucus.
Okay.
And we are WannaB&D.
Let's go!
Yeah.
You fucker, you stole my let's go.
Yeah, that was the Gula. Let's go.
I'll send
He's gonna
you- I'll
fucking fireball you, homie.
Send, yeah. I'll send you a dime on
Yo,
PayPal.
fucking next season, you're dead.